Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Escondido. Still here for another 2 nights. Hang on, what's today? Thursday. So no, hang on, it's Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? It's Wednesday. Yes, it's Wednesday. Sorry, I am totally losing track of days. Since I've been in the RV, I have to be very careful about what day I am on, or I'm going to end up missing appointments. Thank goodness I have stuff in my calendar and I have reminders set up for when appointments are coming up. And I'm getting back in the habit of living in my calendar again. But that's another story for another day. So I'm getting a lot of questions recently about coping with jet lag. What are some tips and tricks to cope with jet lag? Now, I have things that I use that work very, very well for me. And so I'm going to share with you some of the things that I do that work well for me. They may or may not work for you. You may have your own remedies that work for you, which is perfectly fine. Whatever works, works. People do things like they figure out the time difference between the country where they're going and where they are and where they're going, and they start altering their sleep patterns to match the new time zone so many days out and that sort of thing. I don't do that. Nope, I don't do that. I have a very simple remedy, and I'm kind of bummed that I don't have it here with me in the RV, but it's in my travel kit, which is locked in storage right now because I haven't pulled it out because I don't need it just yet. But in there is a little packet. It's called No Jet Lag, and it is a homeopathic remedy that has these little tablets about this big, and you just suck on them, and it's all homeopathic. It doesn't interfere with any medication. Their website says it doesn't interfere with any prescriptions or anything like that. They have a whole write-up on there about it. But basically you take, you suck on one tablet 30 minutes before takeoff, once every 4 hours, 2 to 4 hours in flight, and once 30 minutes after you land. I have been using that for a number of years now. I have never had an issue with jet lag. That is one thing that I do. Another thing I do is that as soon as I get to where I'm going, I get into my normal rhythm, my normal day. If I'm arriving, like for example in New Zealand, I get in, I get in around 5-6 o'clock in the morning. By the time I get to where my parents are, it's usually around early, like around 8, 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm still ready to go for the day. All I need is a shower and a change of clothes. Some of the things I will do when I get home to my parents' place is once we get back to the house, one thing that I do before I have my shower is I actually take my shoes and socks off and I just scrunch my toes in the carpet. And you're probably thinking back to the very first Die Hard movie where you saw Bruce Willis do that in the movie before the attack on the tower, and where he got told to take his shoes and socks off and scrunch his toes in the carpet. It actually works. It helps ground you. There's something about the physical scrunching of the toes in the carpet that helps ground you. Doing it outside on the grass helps as well. It just gets you back on, I guess it gives you your land legs, I suppose. I don't know. But it just works. So I take my No Jet Lag when I'm flying. I take my shoes and socks off when I get to my parents' place and scrunch my toes in the carpet. And believe me, by the time I get to my parents' place after traveling for, 12 hours down to New Zealand, a couple of hours in Auckland, now down to Wellington. So after I've been traveling like 15, 16 hours, I hate wearing shoes. I just want those shoes off my feet, and I want the socks off my feet. I just want my toes and my bare feet on the ground. Then I'll go and have a shower, freshen up with that, and I'm ready to go for the day. And then I will go to bed at my normal time that I go to at home and do my normal routine. So I have my routine that I do every night before I go to bed. I do the exact same routine when I'm away. It's keeping it in the rhythm. When I'm flying, I don't drink anyway, so avoid alcohol. That's bad because it can cause dehydration. Dehydration can be a big cause of jet lag. So no alcohol and no caffeine. Plenty of water, lots and lots of water. Juice is okay as well, but I drink a lot of water when I'm flying. Yes, I might have to get up and down and go to the bathroom a little bit, but I'd rather stay hydrated. It avoids getting the blocked sinuses that I get if I don't hydrate. And it just helps me get into the rhythm of everything. So that's basically what I do. And then the other thing that I do, sometimes I always have my essential oils with me as well. So I have here, I always travel with my essential oils. These are the 3 I always travel with. I got lavender, I have lemon, and I have peppermint. Not only are they good for allergies, not only are these 3 good together for allergies, they're also really good for jet lag too. So I have discovered, because there was one time I traveled without my No Jet Lag tablets, and that is probably the first and only time I've ever had jet lag, but I did have my oils with me. So I put 1 ounce of water, 3 drops of each oil into there, swirled it around, and then put it, drank it into my mouth, held it there for 30 seconds before swallowing, and then I got the lavender oil and rubbed some of that on the bottom of my feet and went to bed, woke up the next morning feeling perfectly fine. It helped me get to sleep very quick that evening. I also have, and I don't have it with me in, where is it? I also have, it comes in a packet, and I don't have any with me in the RV. I ran out of it. I've got to go to the storage and get some more out. But it's called Sweet Dreams, and it's a packet of powdery stuff that you put into water, mix it all up, and it's like, I like doing it in the warm water because it tastes like a hot lemon drink, and it's really, really yummy. And I take that before I go to bed as well. So I keep in my normal routine on everything. It's the best way to get over, is the best way to help you get over jet lag. So those are just some of the ideas that I use to help me get over jet lag. Hope you can find something in there that you do. If you have other suggestions, please put them in the comments below. If you would like a full list of what I do for combating jet lag, then please send me a private message, and I'll be happy to send you an article that I have written on that. But if you have other ideas that I haven't mentioned in this video, then please put them in the comments below. And until then, have a super fantastic, sparkling day.